Well, hey there. It is Thursday, December 21st, which means it's time for 3-Minute Thursdays. I'm Terry Sawchuk from Sawchuk Wealth. This is going to be the last episode, if you will, before Christmas. So I'd like to start by saying Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays to whoever happens to watch this video. A lot has been going on in the market. I did a 1-hour client update a few days ago describing what I thought would take place in the markets. We've had a strong amount of flows that have been heading into the markets, which I said, based on research that we consume, should probably continue through at least maybe the middle of January. Well, interestingly enough, as you can see on this chart, the S&P 500, SPY, it's the biggest exchange traded fund out there. It took in $20 billion of new money last Friday. And over the last 6 days prior to yesterday, it had taken in something close to $30 billion, which is almost 70% of the money that went into the S&P 500 SPY index fund had gone in the last week. So the flows have been unbelievable. And again, it's been one of the reasons why the market had been pushing higher. Now, something very interesting took place yesterday. There was a huge reversal at the end of the day. And if you look at it on a chart here really quickly, there it is, Trading View. What you can see here is that we have this big red candle. And what's important is that, the S&P dropped basically 70 points at the end of the day on Wednesday and pushed it back down slightly below 4,700. More importantly, the RSI, the Relative Strength Index, got up to 86.99, basically 87. It's the highest it's been in a couple of years. And typically when it gets that high, you're due for at least a short-term correction. Now, the question is going to be, on a short-term basis, are we just going to get in kind of an overbought pullback that we were certainly due for? As you can see on the chart, I mean, it's been nothing essentially but straight up since October 25th. There's been barely any red days at all. And I think we're getting to the place where the market's definitely running out of gas. Now, this could be a short-term pullback and we continue a little bit more until the middle of January. But I am concerned that once we get past that middle of January date, that the downside in the market could be enormous. So I'm just letting you know right now that we might get started off to the year quite difficult next year. And I would also say there's some rumblings about some major real estate problems in China and their financial system. So we're going to keep a close eye on that. So with that, I want to just say again, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. And I look forward to our next 3-Minute Thursday. In the meantime, enjoy your family and friends.